progress. Okay, hey guys, and welcome to this piece of shit I call a video reaction. Okay, so this will be my reaction to Stranger Things Episode 2, Season 1. After the episode I saw last time, I am pretty excited for this. Let's just get on with it. I think what I'm mainly nervous about is that, because they've got her now, anyone can just come in and just shoot them in the head. So I don't know how dark the show is.
No! Oh my god! 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 Over there? That's the bathroom. Privacy.
You really think she's psycho? Wouldn't want her in my house.
I do like that blanket fort.
Mental.
Hey, I never asked your name. Is that real? Sorry, I've just never seen a kid with a tattoo before.
So she's called 11?
What's it mean? 11. That's your name? 11. Okay. Well, my name's Mike, short for Michael.
Who the hell would name their kid?
Maybe we can call
11?
you L, short for 11.
The government could be a bit more creative with their naming of kids
well, okay.
they choose to experiment on. Oh. You saw a bloody guy got shot in the head, that must be terrifying. R.I.P. Cafe owner. Waffles. I love waffles.
Did you do a lot of studying last night?
Yeah, actually, I did.
What was your test on again? Human anatomy?
Hey, what's going on?
The savagery.
Nothing. I was so close. Signal's pretty weak.
She's gonna boost it.
Got your breakfast? So listen, this is gonna sound a little weird, but I just needed to go out there. Then go to the front door and ring the doorbell. My mom will answer and you'll tell her that you're lost and that you need help, but whatever you do, you can't tell her about last night or that you know me. Understand? Really, it's no big deal. We'll just pretend to meet each other again. And my mom, she'll know who to call.
No. No.
No. No?
No.
No. You don't want my mom to get help?
Oh yes. Help.
You're in trouble, aren't you? Who are you in trouble with?
The government. Aliens.
Bad?
I find it kind of ironic how the bad people are the ones who watch over all of us, even today.
I understand.
I hope I didn't say something that's going to get me killed now.
Michael, where are you?
When was this?
Last night, less than 2 miles away.
Okay, there's the bitch with the dicks.
It was my son. I know it. And I heard something else. Something else? Yeah, it was like, some kind of animal. I don't know. Just please tell Hopper.
Are they going to go to see them?
Mom's gone with him because, you know, she doesn't trust him. Good call. So are you in?
And for what? No parents, big house, party? Ding, ding, ding. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Come on. Come on. We'll be lucky.
Oh,
Just be
God,
honest.
he's such a dick.
What do you say?
Hey,
Hey.
I just,
Gonna date.
I wanted to say, you know, I'm sorry about everything.
Probably one of
That's
those
not a
test
lazy
tube
boy.
clones.
That's where my dad sleeps. You can try it if you want. Yeah. It's fun. Just trust me, okay?
Oh, it's the recliner.
See? Fun, right? Now you try.
I've got to say, those kid actors are doing really, really well. Like, she's doing a really good, like, doing really well up, you know, scared and reluctant to do everything, because it's understandable.
10 years, right? Have I ever called in sick or missed a shift once? I've worked Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving. I don't know where my boy is. He's gone. I need this phone and 2 weeks advance. And a pack of Camels.
I knew something like that was going to happen. It's like getting to the point now where she's like, son's missing. Can I have that, can I have your dinner? That's the dad. Okay, he's even more of a dick.
I want you to feel like you can talk to me. I never want you to feel like you have to hide anything from me. I'm here for you. Okay. Is there someone else here?
No. 11.
Oh god, that's kind of... that is quite extreme.
Whoa, careful. I need you alive for the next few days at least.
Oh, hell, I
Jesus Christ.
Well, what? George Burness made the jump. He was drunk as a skunk. He did it on a $10 bet.
George is a liar. You make that jump from this height, that water turns into cement, hits you like a ton of bricks, break every damn bone in your body.
No.
Just imagining like if I was standing right there, I'd sort of be like this.
Yeah, Flo, talk to me.
You know, like, horrible. Who is that? The dead. Oh no, please no. Is it Benny? That's his name. I hear flies.
Oh, Jesus.
Suicide? Mm-hmm.
Missing kid, suicide.
Here. His house is 3 blocks away and can't park in the driveway. Are you serious?
Oh my gosh, she's going to the
neighbors
party. Oh my god.
So stupid. I'm just gonna drop you off.
How predictable. Oh shit. Oh, it's gonna be the party, isn't it? Knew it.
Supposed to impress me?
You know?
You are a cliche, you do realize that.
You are a cliche. What with your
Couldn't sum the butt better
band
myself.
practice?
Tell me where you are.
I can, because he's hiding. Oh, she's freaking me out. Oh no, she's gonna get a new bloody phone. I don't like this. Don't like this at all. Don't like this. As well, isn't it? It's gonna break. Progress. What the hell? This is scaring the shit out of me. Oh. Barely cared for any of these people, but now I feel bad for them. Oh, who's gonna kill her? What the hell? It's we are dealing with a Dracula vampire alien. That's it. God! Okay, so that's the reaction, and I'll cut now to the review. All I can say. Okay guys, so now we've come to the review of this episode, and from the outset I'd like to say, again, a really solid, good episode. I'd say it was slightly slower paced than the first episode, but I think that was understandable considering the amount packed into the last episode, and they've kind of got to slow down at some point in every show. But it's not important about the action, it's more important about how well they handled all of the scenes they had to film, and I believe they did really well. For me, I think the child actors, they did extremely well. It's just when you watch all of these kids in the same scene, it's like they've known each other their whole lives, which is what you want as a viewer, that believable aspect of it. So the character 11 is becoming more accepting of the kids. She's becoming to trust them more, understand more about language, what things mean. I think the actress who plays her, she's doing really well. She has this lovely mix of reluctance when the kids are talking to her, and just everything they do, she's like, okay, maybe it's a trap. But when she warms into it, you can really see the happiness she has. And you can just tell from that character she hasn't been happy in a very long time. And that twist of her dad being the dickhead from that government, that just... Jesus Christ, how could he do that? And I genuinely didn't expect that to be the revelation. And I think the only way to go from this is forward, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how she acts when she next sees her dad, and also it's very interesting to see what he did to her. Now, another thing I really enjoyed and appreciated from the episode was how they gradually improved on aspects from the last episode. So in the first episode there was the whole like heavy breathing from Will, but that's developed into him saying mum. So although her second phone's been burnt again, I think it's going to be something that we'll gradually see more of, so it'll get to a point where she ends up talking to him. It's just so confusing right now, and that's what you want from a show: questions and then answers later. Because if they answer things from the outset, then the show becomes very boring. I also really enjoyed that we find out a little bit more about Will's family and how the dad is kind of a dickhead. It's nice that even though Will technically isn't there, he always makes these appearances in flashbacks, and how much of an impact he has on the family and the people around him. I must say I really enjoyed the sisters subplot with the party. I mean, even though it wasn't really a party, I think it's a nice alternative to her, and they couldn't have broken the fourth wall more by saying you are such a cliche, because that is exactly what the show is about, exploring everything what the 80s stood for in terms of TV technology. What I really love is that they know what their TV show is about, and they're completely celebrating it. They're handling the whole thing really, really well. And I mean, the whole scripts are doing very well, the episodes are put together really well, the acting is spot on, and I'm still really excited until episode 3. So the sister's friend was abducted by the alien, that's victim number 2. It's not much of a shock plot-wise, but we'll see. It'll be nice to see how that affects the sister, because she might feel responsible for her disappearance. Okay, I think I've covered most of it. I don't think there was as much lovely nostalgic music than there was in the last episode, but still that's not really much of a factor, because they don't have to put music in all the scenes. It's only if the scene can benefit from adding some music to it. Okay, and I've also got to mention that episode 3, I'm hoping to react to that as soon as I can. It's really difficult for me to find the time to set up the camera, to not be interrupted, not to annoy any of my family. So I expect to react to the next episode within the next 4 or 5 days. I don't know, I really want to get into watching more sooner, because I do really love the show. And guys, I think that wraps up just about all of the review and the reaction. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, to stay tuned for more reactions and reviews of Stranger Things. I hope you enjoyed again, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.